When I first came to Australia 5 years ago, I remember that I was like a little kid, not knowing what I wanted, not knowing what I had to do to achieve what I wanted. It took time for me to realize how important habits are in your life. Not just in business, not just when delivering an online coaching service, but in general. I was again a little boy from a little town of Italy that came into this big city of Sydney trying to make it in life, but my foundations weren't right. And I didn't know that at the beginning. But the more I was progressing through life, the more I understood how important habits are. And when starting online businesses like online coaching, when trying to be successful and be proud of who you are in life, habits are the most important thing. And there are three of them that changed the way I am, changed who I am. And once you do them consistently, and as a spoiler alert, consistency is one of them. When you do it, all of them, consistently, and you stick by them, then everything changes. Without further to say, let's jump into the video. Hi everyone and welcome in this new video. Today we're gonna talk about the 3 habits that will change your online coaching business forever. This is a very powerful video because I believe that if you want to be successful in the online world with building a business, or if you just want to be successful in life, even at your normal job, you first need to get your habit right. Because success comes from within rather than us trying to find resources outside of us that will bring us success. Resources out there, they're always going to be there for you to use them, but you need to change yourself if you want a different outcome in your life than the one you have at the moment. So without further to say, let's jump into the video. What we're going to cover today. So we're going to talk about habit number 1, which is develop your morning routine. We're going to talk about becoming consistent in everything that you do, which is habit number 2. And we're going to talk about prioritizing your health, because as an online coach, prioritizing your health, it's really, really important. Especially when just having a business, like you don't want to over stress yourself and burn out, and going towards burnout as well. So before we start, remember, this is the most important video at this very moment of your life. Watch the entire video, don't skip, don't fast forward. There is tons of value you're gonna get from it, so watch all of it. And join my free community for online coaches as well, where we're gonna help you in building an online coach that goes from 0 to 10k per month, and we give you all the resources that you need to make that happen. So habit number 1, develop your morning routine. So why it's important to have a morning routine, and I can't stress this enough how important it is. I made the mistakes of not having one, and of just going into the day starting by scrolling online on social media, and that affects the way you start your day, the way you think as well. You go towards this dopamine rush that you are looking for. It's basically instant gratification. You go towards at the beginning of the day, straight away as soon as you get up, and you check your phone, when you just should stop for a second and take a step back and start the day with clarity. That's why it matters, because how you start your day determines how you show up for your business. If you start your day by being on social media straight away, you're gonna show up to your day already with very low focus, sometimes even stressed, and with the feeling that you didn't accomplish nothing. That's why a morning routine is important, because it sets your intention for the day. So spend 5 to 10 minutes meditating when you prioritize your day in the morning. You stay focused and productive. Practice gratitude. So a grateful heart attracts abundance. So both in business and in life. and avoid distractions. Set a calm and positive tone for your day by avoiding negative inputs first thing in the morning. When you develop a morning routine, and it's important that you have this into your to-do list, morning routine. So the first thing you do in the morning, you get up and you get your to-do list already checked, because your morning routine, meditating 5 minutes, gratitude, write 3 things you're grateful for, and avoid the distractions like scrolling on social media and all this stuff together. You basically have this list of meditating, write 3 things you're grateful for, and avoiding distraction, no social media for the first hour in the day, and you tick them off, and you're already winning the day. You are attacking the day, you're going towards the day. And I can't stress how important it is, because you're already starting the day with a positive mindset. So develop your morning routine and make it as simple as possible. Do not overcomplicate it like most people do. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying they probably are doing that after 5 years or 3 years or maybe 1 year of doing a morning routine consistently, and now they feel ready to add more stuff to the morning routine because they got used to that. So start simple and then add more things over after a bit, but start simple. So yeah, that's the number 1 I wanted to talk about. If we move forward, then we have the habit number 2, which is about becoming consistent in everything that you do. And this is like even more important than the morning routine, because you can do the morning routine for 1 day, 2 days, maybe 5 days, but if you're not consistent on doing it, you're gonna fail, because consistency is where magic happens. Why it matters? Consistency compounds over time, is the secret to sustainable growth, and it's both in business and in life. If you go to the gym 1 time during the week, we compare to if you go 7 times. If you do this for let's say 5 weeks in a row, if you're consistent going every single day, that's 35 days at the gym, if you do that for 5 weeks. If you only go 1 time a week, it's 5 times at the gym. You see the compound interest that you're gonna get out of showing up consistently every single day, whether it's going to the gym, whatever it's building a business. So set a content schedule. So now let's talk about online coaching, of course, because this video is towards online coaches, but you need to post every day to be successful with online coaching. You want to develop a strong brand, a strong personal brand. So you need to post regularly every day. And if you do that consistently, then you're gonna be successful, because you're gonna show up in front of people, in front of your audience every single time. So post regularly to build trust and authority with your audience. Your audience needs to see you show up consistently to believe in your offer. Then small daily wins. Focus on doing 1 impactful task daily, like engaging with your community or refining your program. It's the small, consistent actions that create big results. It might not seem like you're achieving, the 1 million a year you set as your 5 years goal, but that small action is what's gonna bring you there. And the book One Thing talks about that. If go ever check out on the book, because it's all about compound interest. Every single action you do, it's important, and you can't stop. You need to be consistent in everything you do in life, everything from business to personal life. And then track progress. So use tools to measure your consistency and celebrate milestones. Seeking progress keeps you motivated and ensures that you stay on track. That's why you should have a to-do list. You should have a weekly to-do list, which we give you in our online coaching community, where you get all the weekly to-do lists, you get the content schedule, you get all of these things. We give that for you by joining for free into the community, because I believe it's important to remind yourself that you're doing progress. You don't want to. It's fine that sometimes you might have 1 day where you don't feel like doing it, but set the standard for the bare minimum to at least having 1 post per day on your social channels. Set the standard to post only 1 time in the community. That should be the bare minimum. Like that every single day, even when you don't feel like doing it, you still do it. For me, that's personal tasks that I have in my weekly to-do list, and that's the first thing I do in the morning. Even if I don't feel like doing it, that's my bare minimum. I have to do it, and once I start with the morning routine and once I get into the flow, then it's easier to accomplish all the other tasks. Because as humans, we seek comfort, and doing work is something we don't like to do because we seek comfort, and we have everything at our disposal nowadays to be comfortable every single time. That's why you need to put yourself in a state of flow, and the state of flow starts with doing like a little wins, small wins, and once you do that consistently, then you can go and attack the bigger task. And once you are in the flow, just focus on doing that, because it's rare at the beginning to get into the flow, but once you get into the state of being on the flow and you get used to that, and you understand your partner, you understand your body, you understand your mind, how you think, how your action, like what type of action, what triggers an habit, etc., then it gets easier. But be consistent. That's the only thing I'm asking you to do, especially when you join the community that we have for you. Be consistent, learn. Don't just join just because you want to join, you want to rush in dopamine. Join because you're trying to be consistent and building something that it's worth building. Then when we go into habit number 3, which is all about prioritizing your own health. Why it matters? Because your energy is your greatest asset as a coach. You need to protect it. So what you should do, you should incorporate daily movement, commit at least to 30 minutes of exercise daily. A healthy body leads to a sharp mind and sustained energy. You need to eat for productivity, so focus on balanced meals that nourish your brain and body. What you eat fuels you how you perform, both mentally and physically. And you need to schedule breaks as well, avoiding burnout by taking short breaks to recharge throughout the day. Rest isn't wasted time, it's the preparation for peak performance. And I see this a lot as well. Sometimes people just do work, but you need to rest during work, because resting is as much important as work. I'm not saying you need to rest for 3 hours. You can rest for 10 minutes, 15 minutes of deep work and 10 minutes of rest. But be consistent in that, like don't say it's 10 minutes and then it's going to be 30 minutes. Be consistent on saying it's going to be only 10 minutes and then I'm going to go into 15 minutes again. Then you need to eat for productivity, means that only eat healthy food. Say no to refined sugars or soft drinks, just water, fruit, chicken, rice, like food that is good for you, because a healthy body nourishes your brain, so you need to have a healthy body to have a strong mind, and you have to have a strong mind to have a healthy body, because you need to be willing to eat food that maybe doesn't taste the best, even if I think healthy food tastes the best, but of course probably McDonald's or or like Coca-Cola tastes better than water, or like McDonald's tastes better than a sandwich with avocado and chicken, of course. But that's when you have to prepare. You need to train your brain for delayed gratification. You don't want to rush dopamine now. You're willing to work hard now. You're willing to say no to things that maybe give you satisfaction now for things that will give you satisfaction later on, and it will improve your life. It takes effort, takes consistency, takes building a routine. That's why all these 3 habits are connected. And if I have to summarize everything, the habit 1 means to develop your morning routine. So it's important because you're gonna start your day with clarity and purpose. The habit number 2 would mean becoming consistent, because once you start your morning routine, always stick to that morning routine every single day. You want to have that every single day. You want to get up and do what you have to do. The bare minimum, always set the standard for the bare minimum, and small action daily lead to big wins, as we discussed previously. And the habit number 3, it's about prioritizing your own health. So your well-being drives your success. Make sure you train, you go to the gym, you go for a run, a walk, whatever it is. You eat healthy. Do not overlook these 3 simple habits, because for most people, for most entrepreneurs out there, if you ask them how they became so successful, it's because they change based habit that they had from they had before, and then they changed it to habits that were healthier for them and that drove success eventually. Because sometimes to achieve success, you don't need, as I said at the beginning of the video, you don't need to look for something outside of you. Everything you need is inside of you. You just need to push that personality out, push the best version of yourself out by developing a strong mindset, developing a strong body, developing a routine, and being consistent in everything you do. Everything is out there. Once you have these habits all together and you are able to keep your focus on the task and being accountable for your actions, success is at reach. Because again, all the information out there, there are books, there are like courses, all the information out there, and it's all on you to, you know, say, I want to achieve it. I'm going to make the changes I need to do in order to become the person I want to become. And the person I want to become will be able to build the business of my dream, the business I have in mind. So set the standards, and once you do that, you will be grateful for the changes you made. Again, I'm not teaching any secrets here. This is just like how it is, and it's all on you to decide. I can't, you know, you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. I can give you the information, I can give you what worked for me to achieve everything I achieved still now, and I still know I have to improve more. I still know that I want to improve more. I still know what I have to do to become who I want to be. And again, it takes effort, and again, it's on you. Are you gonna put the effort in, or are you gonna let yourself down? I'll let you decide on that. So to end the video with, it's time to get to work. Apply these 3 habits into your life from today, and join our free community for online coaches using the link that you'll find in the description of this video, and I'll catch you into the next video. For the rest, I always wish you and always support you for your prosperity, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.